Hello, beautiful souls. I'm Sarah, your soul oracle and deconditioning coach and mirror here at Soul Heart Intuitive Coaching. And this is your energy update for the week of April 5th to April 11th. So this week, something is shifting, but it's not in a chaotic way. And it's not even in a way that demands immediate attention. It's quieter than that. It's more internal, more revealing. It's the kind of shift that shows you where you've been holding yourself back just to keep the peace. And if you slow down long enough, you'll notice it. The skies this week aren't asking you to push harder. They're asking you to notice where you've been shrinking your truth to make others more comfortable. There's a tension here, but it isn't here to derail you. It's here to wake you up. On April 5th, the sun in Aries squares Jupiter in Cancer. Frustration can rise when you silence yourself to maintain harmony. You may notice where you've been setting your own direction aside just to avoid conflict. So pause before you react. Your inspiration deserves room to breathe. Your voice deserves space. This moment isn't asking you to abandon connection. It's asking you to not abandon yourself. Then on April 8th, Mars in Pisces forms a sextile to Uranus and Taurus. Restlessness may start to surface. Something that once felt normal may suddenly feel restrictive. This is productive disruption. You're being shown where change is possible. So explore new ideas and shift your perspective. But make sure you don't confuse rebellion with freedom. Real change is consciousness. On April 9th, Mars enters the sign of Aries. Momentum starts to build. Your energy will sharpen, and your direction becomes clearer. After weeks of reflection and emotional processing, the fire starts to return. You're ready to initiate, but power works best when it's steady, not explosive. So make sure you advocate for yourself and move toward what excites you. Just remember, strength doesn't require force. This week isn't about proving anything. It's about recognizing where your energy belongs. If you felt tense, restless, or noticed your patience wearing thin, you're not off track. You're feeling the moment where alignment begins asking for action, but not impulsive action, intentional. So don't rush, don't react, and let the clarity form first. Because the real shift this week isn't external. It's the moment you realize you no longer need to shrink your truth to maintain harmony. And when that realization lands, your next step becomes obvious. So take a breath. You're not behind. You're right on time. And everything is unfolding exactly as it should. You're not leaving the path. You are the path. So general overall energy this week, we have Uranus, genius, 11th house friends, and solar eclipse revolution. So this week, Uranus, I wouldn't necessarily say that the energy is genius related, but Uranus is breakthrough energy. You are going to have an epiphany. You are going to have a breakthrough this week. And it's going to relate to the community around you, the people that you spend the most time with, whether they're friends or some sort of other community members. And this is going to transform the trajectory of your life. This breakthrough is going to shift things in ways that you possibly can't even begin to imagine right now, nor do you probably want to. You've been comfortable keeping things the way that they are, but that doesn't mean that they're right or that they should be that way. You want to do things differently, and you need to do things differently because the universe is here to tell you that it's time to wake up. That Uranus energy does not just go away. The breakthrough is there, and it is going to change things moving forward. And you need to allow the breakthrough to happen because the transformation is meant to happen. I pulled cards for each of the zodiac signs. The messages, remember, they're layered. Our sun and rising sign is where your future self is whispering to you through the veil. So let's tune in. Remember, this isn't a matter of controlling the outcome, but to mirror back what your soul already knows is ready to shift. So let this be your pause, your anchor, and your reminder that this energy isn't here to break you. It's here to recalibrate you. We are going to start off with the sign of Aries. Aries, your card this week is choice. You have a choice to make. Whether you think that you do or not, you have a choice. You can make this decision or you can make that decision. If you make the same decision that you've made before, that is still a choice. There is a choice point here. Uranus wants you to make a different choice. Mars wants you to make a different choice. But you have to allow the choice to happen. Don't try and force it. Go with what your gut instinct wants you to do. Follow the direction that it wants. It's there for a reason. So listen to what the choice is. Weigh the options before you make it so that you can make a different choice than you have made in the past. Taurus, your card is respect. This is going to piggyback off of what I was just talking about with Aries. Respect the choices that you make and that other people make. You may not like the decision that other people make, but you need to respect the decisions that other people are making and yourself. They are making them for a reason. It may not be a choice that you would choose, but it is something that needs to be done. So allow the decisions to unfold as they will and respect other people's options. Respect the energy that is going on. As I said, you may not like it. There's a good chance you won't like it, especially because you would prefer that things stay the way that they are, but they are no longer capable of staying the way that they are. So pay attention to the choice and respect it. Gemini, your card this week is compassion. Have compassion for yourself. Have compassion for the people around you. You may not have known what was going on. You may have. You may have just decided that it was easier to not pay attention to it. But that doesn't mean that you didn't have an inkling. And it doesn't mean that you don't want to beat yourself up for the decision that you made to ignore it. But be compassionate with yourself. You made the choice that you could make at the time. You have the option to make a different one now. So follow through with that. Remember, be kind and compassionate to yourself. Don't beat yourself up. You can make a different choice, and you will make a different choice this time. But give yourself the leeway to know that you made the decision that you could at the time, and now you realize that you can't make a difference. Cancer, your card this week is vibration. The energy is shifting, the energy is changing, it is transforming. Things are here to shift in your life. Your vibration is changing. The vibration of those people around you are changing for the good or for the bad. But it is important that you listen to what that vibration is telling you. The information is there for a reason. Listen to it. Don't just dismiss it. Don't just ignore it. You have to listen to what the energy is telling you. The energy is not lying to you. It is here for a reason. So listen to the vibration change. Leo, your card this week is unexpected. Something unexpected is going to happen. It's that Uranus breakthrough energy. That doesn't mean that it's good. That doesn't mean that it's bad. It's a matter of your interpretation, which way the direction goes. Unexpected things happen to all of us. How you respond is the important thing. So pay attention to what it is that you initially think, and then ponder that. Think about it. Don't just react. This unexpected event is meant to happen. So pay attention to what this unexpected event is. It has information there for you. It's time that you listen to it. It will change the direction of things in your life. Doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. It just means that it's time for a course correction. Virgo, your card this week is barriers. You have tried to put up walls for certain reasons, but it's time that those barriers come down. Be your most authentic, the authentic self. Let yourself be seen by people. Let your emotions be seen by people. It is important that you let those out, let those barriers down. They have protected you for a specific purpose and a specific reason, but that purpose and that reason might not be valid anymore. This may now just have become a coping mechanism. So it's important that you pay attention to what barriers it is that you have erected and how you can start to take them down. Remember, it is a process. It's not something that's necessarily going to happen overnight. So allow it to unfold as it will. Libra, your card this week is listen to your body. Our body has messages for us. There are things that are going on in your life and in your world and in your body, and they all will tell you and provide you with messages. But you have to be willing to listen to what they have to say. And you have to know what that message is. And sometimes that can be easier said than done. So find a source that can help you to figure out what that message is, whether that is an intuitive or whether it's an actual book. Either way, listen to what the messages are that your body has for you. Your body is not here to steer you wrong. It is here to provide you with information. So listen to what the information has to tell you. Scorpio, your card this week is self-love. Make sure you love yourself. and love yourself enough to put yourself first. So often in this society, we do things for other people because it's expected of us. And we put other people before ourselves because it is expected of us. Don't do that. Put yourself first. Love yourself enough to say that I come first. My health comes first. Put your own oxygen mask on first. You can't help somebody else if you have no energy left to give. So put yourself first this week, Scorpio. Sagittarius, your card is well-being. Pay attention for your own well-being. Again, this piggybacks off of what I was talking about for Scorpio. You can't do something for somebody else if you have no energy to give. So pay attention to your own physical well-being, mental well-being, emotional well-being. That will help you to move through the energy and the other pieces of the puzzle that you are having to deal with right now. This is unexpected energy. So focus on yourself and how you can care for yourself because it will help you in the long run to move in the direction that you're looking to go. Capricorn, your card this week is negativity. You may want to think or look at the situation in a negative way, or you may be surrounded by somebody else who looks at or thinks of the situation in a negative way. Don't let this negativity impact you or your decisions. You have decisions to make. You know what the answers to those decisions are. You don't have to listen to somebody else's viewpoint in order to make them. You can make them for yourself. So make sure that you make them for yourself and don't listen to somebody else's negative opinion when you know that this is the right answer for you. So listen to yourself, listen to your body, listen to your own intuition and what it has to tell you. Those are the things that aren't going to steer you wrong. Somebody else, their negative opinion is more about them than it is about you. It says more about them and their reactions to things than it says about you. So don't pay attention to what other people think. Listen to yourself and what it is that is in your best interest. Aquarius, your card this week is alternative. Take the alternative route this week. Do things in a different way than you have done before. This energy is here to help crack you open and break you open and expose you to different ways of doing things. So allow that energy to unfold. Make a different choice. Do things in a different way. It's here to help shift you in a new direction. So allow it. And Pisces, your card this week is grateful. You have been given a lot of lessons over the past short period of time and long period of time. Some of these transits have been longer term than others, and you have had a lot going on in your sign. But be grateful for all of the lessons that you've learned. They have taught you something, whether you want to believe that they have or not. It is important that you listen to what those lessons are. Be grateful for the lessons that they provided to you and know that they're going to change things for you moving forward. Change isn't necessarily always a bad thing, even when we get concerned and worried that it might be. Pay attention to what those lessons are and be grateful that you were given the lesson and that you have the opportunity to change things moving forward. So remember, you're not lost. You're in between stories. So let the messages find a place in your body, even if they don't make sense yet, because sometimes the most powerful knowing comes in the quiet after the card is pulled. So let the messages you received anchor your next step, even if you can't see the full map yet. Our sun and rising sign, they're codes that are layered. Let them sit, let them settle. And if you're craving deeper cosmic guidance and spiritual anchoring, come join me inside the Soul Keys Temple. It's my signature monthly membership. You'll find full details at www.soulheartintuitivecoaching.com. And you can also always book a personal soul session with me if you want to go deeper one-on-one. I'm also on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, and the magic continues there. So here's to a week of sacred pivots, anchored clarity, and deep inner resonance. So stay tuned in, stay luminous, stay you, and I will talk to you next week.